All right. Well, I'm getting ready for my start of the first phase, the initiative phase, in a allied effort, which includes the United States, Commonwealth, Saudi Arabia, and Israel. Although they're not going to have direct things because their operational area zone is going to be outside this map's range. But basically, a war against Iran, which hits closer to home now that we actually dropped some bombs on Iran. Although everything seems to be cooling down, this is going off a premise that we feel that a nuclear weapon development is imminent. And what we don't know is that they actually have developed three nuclear warheads. You see Iranian nuclear points here with delivery systems to be able to utilize them. So this is a full multi-domain conflict. So it's going to involve cyber warfare. It's going to involve air and naval assets. It's going to involve um, boots on the ground. So this is actually one of the few scenarios in this next war series that involves the Allied forces being on the offensive. Usually it's on the defensive. It's North Korea attacking South Korea. It's China invading or trying to occupy Taiwan. It's Russia going into Poland. But in this one, it's actually the reverse. So what do we have? U.S. forces and allies. We have three carrier strike groups. We have a U.S. Naval Surface Action Group. We have a British Carrier Strike Group and a Surface Action Group. We have three amphibious groups, each one chock full of marine, ground, and aviation units. We have a British amphibious unit, which reminds me, I need to add their units there. We also have U.S. Army, 173rd, 82nd, and 101st. We have a Saudi airborne unit. We also have a THAAD unit, which I cannot find the marker for, but we know it's there. When you look at the air superiority window, you see that we have long range strategic bombers out of Diego Garcia, including the B 1, the B 2 Stealth, and the B 52. More than likely, we'll be using the B 2 Stealth early on, and then later coming in here once we've gained air superiority. We also have Saudi, mix of Saudi fighters, including the Strike Eagle, the Typhoon, the Tornado. We have British F-35s. We have some Australians ships there. Typhoon, the Growler. We have F-35 Bravo, the vertical takeoff and landing. We have U.S. Air Force. In this one, we still have the A-10, even though it's supposed to be getting retired. We have the F-15 Charlie. We have the F-16s, F-15 Strike Eagles, the F-16 Wild Weasels, and the F-22 Raptors. And, of course, for the Marine units, we have the Legacy Hornet and the F-35 Charlie. We also have F-35 Bravo off the UK carrier, and we have three carrier air wings, which is a mix of the Super Hornets, Growlers, F-35s. So very formidable air assets and naval assets on the U.S. side. What does Iran has? Iran has a very pitiful air force. They may not even put these into the sky. These are all kind of outmatched. Their most capable units are going to be the MiG-29s and the Su-35s. Naval units wise, they're represented by these mix of patrol boats and other things, which is just going to be smaller ships that can do sorties, prevent U.S. naval or landing, stuff like that. More of a harassment force than an naval force. Both sides have special operation forces to do special ops missions. I am using the rules for subs, so usually sub warfare is abstracted, but we're actually going to utilize the real kind of more granular sub units, which have not been placed yet. The Iranians have these naval SSM units. So these are stationed throughout the coastline. Some of these are real, some of these are decoys. Allies won't know. So they could be eventually attacking decoys when they try to take these out. And then there's the mix of their ground forces between the Revolutionary Guard and the non-Revolutionary Guard. They don't get along very well, which is represented by any joint attacks has efficiency rating loss on them. And there are helicopter supports. You see it on both sides, US and Iran. So they're going to be getting down and dirty. So this will be interesting to see how it plays out. Both sides have nuclear weapons. Both sides have cyber warfare. Both sides have air and naval assets, although not going to be much of an air battle. It'll be more rather one-sided. So we'll see if things continue to heat up, what it could potentially look like if the battle's fought with maps and cardboard squares instead of people, what it could look like. So I will be posting on my YouTube channel as this kind of goes on. Thanks, everybody.